We're here at Oda Asm 2022. I'm talking with Chris Molloy from TMFD Financial. Chris, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you, Melissa. It's good to see you again.
So let me kick this off, Chris, by asking you to tell us a little bit more about TMFD and what makes you unique.
Yeah, well, at TMFD Financial, we simplify the lives of dentists by combining a variety of services under one roof. And that includes tax and accounting, financial planning, and insurance. In addition, we coordinate with the dentist's other professionals, such as their lawyers and their bankers. This coordinated approach truly gives our clients a comprehensive solution, whether they're at the beginning of their careers, mid-career, or retiring, and it gives them a lot of confidence in their financial decision making.
So it's very much a holistic approach then.
100%, that's the key.
So we're talking with Stive Farronato, who is the CFO of TMFD. Stive, it's no secret that COVID had a huge impact on the dental profession, and I know that the government set up subsidies to help dental practices. So can you perhaps share with us a little bit more about how those subsidies worked, how were they used, what are the implications or ramifications now for dentists?
Sure, COVID had an incredible effect on any business, and especially the dental practices. And there have been government subsidies, things like the wage subsidy, which is CEWS, the CEWS, and the CERS, which is a rent subsidy, or CEBA loans. And all of them were meant to help the practices and to help with cash flow and to help save on costs, realistically. And that's worked to the advantages of the dentists. One thing that has come surprising to a lot of them is that a lot of those benefits were in fact taxable. So now in situations where they're doing their year ends, they're a little surprised to hear that they have to pay some taxes on the dollars that they received.
So it was certainly an aid in the short term, but now they have to deal with the longer term implications and ramifications of those subsidies.
Absolutely. It's incredible. It's nice to get money up front. And a lot of times they were thinking that it was sort of free money because the government was giving away a lot of money. But the small print indicated that it was taxable, and some of them were some grants that were not taxable, but majority are taxable.
Another major change, if you will, or evolution in dentistry has been the impact of DSOs. Mm-hmm. So perhaps you can share your thoughts on DSOs, advantages, disadvantages, what role you think they will play down the road in the future of dental professions?
For sure, absolutely. I mean, we are hearing from a number of our clients. I think there are a number of major players in the DSO field right now. And there are actually smaller individuals wanting to come in and own 3, 4, 5 different practices as well. It is a trend that we are seeing a little bit more in the US. It's a bigger model, but it's coming to Canada. And it's not necessarily for everyone. I think what we're telling our dentists is take a look at your situation, speak with us, speak with our TMFD team, and see if it's a right fit. Because if you are in your later stages of your career and getting a substantial amount of money up front is very, very tempting. Whereas, there's a lot of younger dentists today that are tempted with the offer of upfront money, but they got to realize they have to commit to these individuals for a long period of time. And sometimes, as we say, maybe you're better off hanging on and working for yourself a little bit longer and reaping your own rewards.
So the key comes down to do your research, really understand the situation, and make sure that whatever solution or option you choose is the right fit for that individual.
Absolutely, because every situation is different, right? We have a lot of people that are in later stages of their career and like that ability to get that upfront money to help with their future retirement. Whereas others, may not be the right fit at the right time.
I know that you've just recently come out with a new book from TMFD called The Financially Independent Dentist. So perhaps you can tell us a little bit more about that book and maybe even share a takeaway or two.
Absolutely. Now, the book illustrates the merits of having the integrated approach. For example, how can I align my practice with my life, and how can I get my practice to work for me? But one of the key takeaways is, what is my financial independence target, or what we call your FIT number, which is really the amount of savings that are needed in order to achieve financial success. The book is quick and easy read, and it's available on our website.
Now, talking about your website, this is probably a great way to be able to let our viewers who weren't able to come down to the meeting this year, if they want to learn more, get a copy of the book, or have a chat with you about the benefits of your integrated approach, how do they get in touch?
Yeah, the best source is our website, www.tmfd.ca. It has a lot of great resources, including the book and other videos that people can view. And they can also send an email to info@tmfd.ca.